G'day guys and welcome back to GN's_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here we're going into the team building guide for the physical Glorio, who is just seems to be beyond insane. So before we jump into it, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. I do team building guides for all the new units that drop and or easy A as well. So straight into it with the details. There isn't a lot to see here for Glorio. His teams are Demonic Power, Battle of Wits, Accelerated Battle, Dragon Ball Seekers, and Heavenly Events. So yeah, not a crazy lot of teams to work with. For his links, we've got Brainiacs, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Speedy Retribution, Socking Speed, Master of Magic, and Fierce Battle. So a couple common links in there, but pretty jumbled. As you see, we're not going to have a crazy amount of really top tier partners, but we've got a few units here that could be coming up on ECAs at some point. So we've got the Tech Gohan and Piccolo. Int Vados is definitely really good, but her support doesn't really mesh with him. We've got STR Hearts, the Int Giru and Trunks, the Physical Broly Trio, and then the STR Gohan and Frieza. Yeah, none of these units you're really going to get a great deal of benefit running alongside Glorio. In our four linking partners, we've got the AGL Krillin and Gohan, the Int Supreme Kai and Kibito, the Physical Golden Frieza and 17, STR Whis, the Int Aos, and then also the STR Tapion Minosha, who are a unit that I would be very interested to see when they do eventually EZA. Hopefully they get some time to shine there. Then moving on to our three linky partners here. So we've got the AGL Fu, who came out with the crossover celebration, and he's definitely still really solid. We've got the Tech Orange Piccolo, the Tech Demigra, who's really good. Tech Ultimate Gohan, as well as the AGL Ultimate Gohan. Sharing Cold Judgment's definitely pretty valuable in that regard there with them. And then we've also got the STR Bulma, who is still a multi-turn supporter that orb changes, and as a damage reduction unit, she'd really benefit from having the extra support from someone like Glorio hanging around as well. So from there, what we'll do is we'll jump straight into the team builds. So as I mentioned before, we are sort of pretty limited based on team builds because he just doesn't have too many teams. But on any team that you are able to bring this Glorio in, he's going to be insanely impactful. So what we're going to do is split his leader skill up a bit. So we're going to start off with just a straight Demonic Power Extreme style team here. For these, Glorio is going to be the leader. We got the Tech Demigra, as I mentioned, still really, really good. The AGL Meki Kabora, the new Tech Buhan, who's busted as well. The physical Boo tanks, and then also the physical Kid Boo. Again, damage reduction unit that is going to really benefit from having so much support floating around here. So for the rotations here, they're probably pretty obvious. Tech Demigra alongside the AGL Meki Kabora. Demigra can sit in slot 1, and then Meki Kabora in slot 2 can pump out that damage. On the other rotations, it would be Buhan alongside the Boo tanks as well. And yeah, they're going to work really well. We'd then be floating both the Glorios, so that we're providing that multi-turn 50% support, which is just insanely busted, as well as the physical Kid Boo, who's also going to be providing massive support. So the units here on this, like main rotations here, they're going to be performing so much better than what you're generally used to seeing them pump out, because there's just going to be insane amounts of support floating around. And when you are able to get that Boo tanks transformed into Buhan, you're just going to be able to go really, really crazy. So the next team we've got is sort of a Demonic Power Superclass style of team, so very heavily focused around the Gohans here. We've still got Glorio as our lead, but we've got the STR Super Saiyan Gohan, we've got Beast Gohan, the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, who's got his boost at the moment and is really solid, the STR Future Gohan, and then we've also got Tech Mr. Boo. Just because we do have the 4 LRs here, it is always handy to get a bit of orb changing in there as well, and he is really just a bit of a plug and play unit that you can throw in anywhere. So for this one, I'd be going with Beast Gohan and the STR Super Saiyan Carnival LR, or Kamehameha lead Gohan. I guess they both are Carnival LRs. And then on the other rotation, I'd be going with the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan and the STR Future Gohan. So you've got some really key rotation pieces there. Same as before, Glorio is going to operate as a floater and provide that multi-turn support. We are going to have two of that, so all of our damage reduction units are going to be getting an extra big boost. And then, yeah, we're just going to be floating Mr. Boo, and having that double rainbow all changing is really, really effective. We've got a domain here with the Future Gohan, we've got a target mechanic with the STR Beast, and we also have a standby with the STR Super Saiyan Gohan as well. So a lot of utility in this team to be able to take on those difficult bosses as well. So the next team we've got is sort of a bit of a Glorio mix. So we're combining like the Accelerated Battle of Wits and the Demonic Power together, and we're getting a bit of a superhero style team here. So we've got Glorio as our lead again. We've got Beast Gohan, the Int Super Saiyan Goku, who's also just dropped as well. We've got the AGL and Tech UI. That's just such a well-proven rotation that I love to include this on a lot of these guides. And then we've also got the Int Gamma 1 and 2, who are going to be supporting the two UIs as well as Beast. So for this one, it would be Beast on rotation with the Int Super Saiyan Goku, and then the two UIs rocking together. Again, as I mentioned before, floating both the Glorios with the multi-turn support, and also the Int Gamma 1 2 with their support as well. Gamma 1 and 2 could easily be swapped out for any other style of unit that you want to bring. I just thought that their extra support would make this team insanely busted again. From there, we could also run Glorio on the Int Super Saiyan Goku's team. I'm not a crazy big fan of his leader skill just at the moment, but I feel like that definitely has a lot of room for improvement. So we've got the Int Goku as our leader. We've got an AGL Super Saiyan Gohan again. Tech UI Goku, the AGL Jiren, who just dropped on Global as well, who's really good, probably a bit underrated to be honest. Physical Gogeta, and then Glorio in the back end there. So rotations of this one would be the Int Super Saiyan Goku with the AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, and then Tech UI Goku with the AGL Jiren. So that would leave you with floating the friend, Physical Gogeta with his orb change, and also Glorio. So we know we want to float Glorio anyway, so that definitely works as best case scenario there. And then next team build we've got is the STR Lord Slug team. So obviously Slug also leads Demonic Power. He also brings in movie bosses, so you can get a bit jiggy switching between the two here. So we've got Slug as our lead. We've got Glorio, Cell Max, Janemba, Int Rudigun, and then AGL Mechikabura too. So with this one, I'd probably be going a rotation of Cell Max and Janemba. They just work insanely well together. And then you'd go with Rudigun and the Lord Slug as well. So big bad bosses galore in there. You'd float Mechikabura, the friend Slug, and the Glorio as well. And Glorio is just going to be giving that massive support. So I think this team too would really, really cook. And then the final team build that we've got here is the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku team. Few similarities to teams that we've already gone through, but we've got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Int Super Saiyan Goku, the two UIs, Glorio, and then Tech Vegito Blue just to round out the team here. So it'd be AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the Super Saiyan Goku, and then Tech UI and the AGL UI floating the friend, then also Glorio and the Vegito Blue. So that's it for the builds, guys. Let me know down below which is your favourite. Personally, I think like a mix, something like this team, this or this, like anything where you're going to have Glorio as your lead is going to be insanely effective. But let me know which of them is your favourite down below.